How's it going? I see one person in the room. I guess I'll wait a couple of minutes until a couple of people get it. Money grinds. Hello, Tony. Hello. I'm just waiting a couple of minutes before I kind of start talking. Gonna be a quick video. My last day. It's gonna be my last day here in California. My work is done. This is the band you have to wear to go get breakfast. I better take it off. Yeah, I've been staying at. I guess I can say where I've been now. Mandalay Bay Beach Resort. Here, believe it or not, working at one of the naval bases, doing some stuff. So I've been here. From I got here on the. When was it? The 9th. I got here on the 9th. I've been at this beach resort since then. So it's checkout time in a couple hours. And I figured I haven't done a video. I want to do a quick silver video talking about your first goal, your minimum goal, your minimum, what I believe your minimum amount you should hold in silver. So it'd be, in my opinion, your first goal that you should set to achieve. And a lot of people always ask me this question, what's a decent amount of, silver? And I always say a good first goal is 200 ounces. It's a solid amount. Let's face it, not many people have more than 5 ounces of silver on this planet. 200 ounces is a very substantial amount compared to people who don't have any silver. It's a very good first goal. I'm actually gonna, when I go home, perhaps tomorrow or the next day, I'm actually gonna lay out what 200 ounces is to give those new people just a graphic idea of what that amount of silver looks like. It's really not a lot. But let's see. Surge. I don't know what Quacksilver's saying to me, but good morning to everybody. Let's just say hello to everybody. LTS Films, it's going good. How are you? Speaking of films, they were filming something here, a big production, but I come to find out it's actually a small time 8-minute video, but it's a video series on Facebook called The Real Bros of Simi Valley. I mean, they must have spent thousands and thousands upon thousands of dollars with professional, everything from a little chow hall, little mess hall truck to makeup and all the camera gear. It's like a full Hollywood production here in this hotel. But we watched about 8 minutes of the video online. It was like freaking mind-numbing. Couldn't deal with it anymore. But yet there's a big following. So Budget Bullion, thank you so much. I'm doing well. Country Prepper, Glock 23 here. Thank you so much. DD Prepper. Boy, DD Prepper's been around, been a subscriber, as well as Stephen Parsons, for quite some time. Thank you very much, both of you. Mel Miyuki, Cecil. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce the name, but thank you so much. I'm glad you could finally catch me in AM. So, what is it now? I just checked. So silver is actually up a little bit. It's at $18.71 as of about 15 minutes ago. Not a bad price, considering that it was 14 and change 3 or 4 months ago. Not a bad price. As I always say, you got a chance with silver. You have no chance with the dollar. California. Tony, thank you so much. California, I always tell people it's a gorgeous place to visit. Obviously not in the downtown LA, but when you get out of LA and you drive, California's a gorgeous place. Unfortunately, it's a place that I only like to visit. I wouldn't want to stay here. Would you release your silver in bankruptcy? Why? They don't know you have it. It's not recorded. No, absolutely not. Money grinds. Would not release my silver in a bankruptcy. No. From Greek, Aristos Milopoulos. I used to live in Tarpon Springs, Florida. You think I would be able to pronounce Greek names better? Sarita in the house. That's Robert. Thank you. Robert actually lives. I never met the guy, but lives maybe 10 minutes from me. He's in Sarita. I'm in Green Valley now. First goal completed. So Mayuki Soisi. God, like I said, I'm not trying to mispronounce your name. He reached the first goal Thursday. That's awesome, man. 200 ounces. That's awesome. Can't believe you stayed in California so long. You know, like I said, Nick, it's not a bad place to visit as long as you don't have to, be in the city. I'm up north in Oxnard. I fly into Santa Barbara. I don't see the bull crap. So it is what it is. Dan is up to 188 ounces. Dan the man, thank you so much. Minimum should be whatever you are comfortable with. Mine was 100 ounces. And that's a true statement. Your goal is your goal. But people always ask me, what is the minimum I should get? And I think 200 is a nice number. I really do. But again, your goal is your goal. I got a family member with 200 Silver Eagles. That's awesome. Money grinds. Salutation by the Silvero Dinero. Cassidy Moore, do you still advise on 401k loans to purchase silver? I've never taken out to my best of my recollection, I've only taken out a 401k loan to pay off higher debt. What do I mean by higher debt? 401k loan, when you take out a 401k loan, you take out a 0% finance. No, let me rephrase that. You pay financing, but you're paying it to yourself. So let's just say you have a credit card. And let's say the credit card is 19%. It could be whatever it is, 19, 25.99, whatever it is. And let's say it's a big debt. And I say that very carefully. I wouldn't do it on $100 of freaking debt. If you got like a $5,000 credit card or a $10,000 credit card and you just can't seem to get it under control, providing that interest rate is a higher interest rate, yeah, take out a 401k loan. I did it with no negative repercussions. Yes, I need to correct myself. There is a 3, depending on your company, your 401k company, that is. It's approximately 3%. 3% versus whatever your credit card is. 3% versus 19.999. But that 3% you pay back to yourself. You're not paying it back to a lender. You've got to understand 401k loan, you're borrowing it from yourself. Therefore, you're paying back the interest to yourself. Beautiful kind of loan. I took it out a few years ago with no negative repercussions to this day. You got a lot of online professionals that are advising not to do it. But then when you do the research, there are investment companies who are given this advice. They don't want you to pull out of your investments. So to the best of my knowledge, I don't ever recall buying silver on a 401k loan. Would I do it? Would I do it? I would do it if silver fell down. I would do it if silver fell, let's say, right around $11. Then I'd say to myself, yeah, let's do it. But I'd have to think really carefully on that. But again, you're paying the interest to yourself, so it's not a bad thing. It's free money in a way. Thank you for the question, Cassidy Moore. How much silver do you have? I don't like talking about how much silver I have. I don't think that's the goal of this channel, to say I can pee farther than you can pee. That's not the goal of this channel, to outdo each other. This channel is just a motivational channel to get everybody into stacking silver, get everybody into prepping, and get everybody out of debt is what this channel is about. It's not about who's, pardon the expression, whose dick is longer. Just hit 50 ounces, only starting stack in 4 months. Go 50 ounces in 4 months is a great amount budget bullion stacker. That's great. Don't sweat it. I always tell people, don't try to go faster than what you can financially do without getting yourself into other financial problems like mortgage and car payments and stuff like that. Do it to where you're going to able to pay your financial responsibilities without getting the freaking creditors calling you. Don't rush it. The end of the world, regardless of what other YouTube channels are telling you, the end of the world ain't tomorrow. To the best of my knowledge, only God knows, but it ain't tomorrow. Take your time, get your silver. Don't rush it and don't panic. Nathan Swolves, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you're able to catch the live chat. Benji, over halfway to that first 100, over halfway to that first 200 ounces. That's awesome. Ohio in the house, that's J Silver Bravo. Stacking Stormtrooper, he's got to go back to work. I'm going to call his boss and say, hey man, that dude's watching YouTube. Let's see, who else is here? Mark Blong. Every time I read his name, I always, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, sometimes when you read words, your mind automatically wants to say something else. I see Mark Blong and I read it as Mark Bong, like, you know what a bong is? Like, I don't know. I don't know why. I never see the L for some reason. Northern Ireland in the house. Ryan Renfew. Thank you so much. Northern Ireland. Can you imagine that? I remember when I had, 13, 15 subscribers. Never would I imagine that I would have subscribers from all over this country, all over the world. It is amazing to me, and it really does humble me. Ireland would love, my wife would love to go to Ireland. And maybe one day if I hit it big, we'll go. But get some real beer. Real beer, not this American swill water that they call beer. Budweiser, the worst freaking beer on the planet, in my opinion. Appalachian stacking. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. OBX is in the house. OBX, does that have something to do with that video streaming software? I'm curious because I need a lesson on how to do that. When will the Fed use the other rate cuts, do you think? I don't know, but what was it? I believe it was just a week or two ago. They're thinking about lowering the central bank interest rate again. That's a good thing if you're planning on buying a home or refinancing. Jock O'Plen, J. Rock O'Plen Copeland, San Jose, California, in the house. Should we gain capital gains every time we liquidate something? You do whatever you need to do. Personally, no, I wouldn't. I would wait until, Mark, I would wait until whomever you're selling it to notifies the IRS. I think you only have to claim capital gains over 1,000 ounces, though. Double check the law. I'm not a financial advisor. I heard it was 1,000 ounces. Why doesn't the overtaxed taxpayer know this simple question? because the overtaxed taxpayer has never ever sold 1 ounce of silver since the day he purchased his first. So I wouldn't know. Mil-spec stacker met his goal. Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Totally agree. Been there 4 times. Only seeing the desert. Thanks, Army. LOL. Can't wait to retire and leave. Colorado is my goal. So Colorado, man. Dan from Orange County. I would love to go to Colorado because I love skiing. I've skied Breckenridge, A Basin, Vail. Geez, quite a few of them. And I would love to be able to retire maybe one day in Colorado. There's a few places. An ocean would be nice too. Getting 5 ounces in the mail today. Ordered 5 more. Silver Eagles. Awesome. May you see you in reach 1,000 ounces, a combination from you, Overtax. I'm from Lynette and Christopher from Truth Never Told, the 3 guiding voices. Thank you so much. May you see you. I'm having a problem pronouncing the S-E-Y though. Say. Cauldron in the house. Another person who's been with me for a couple of years now. Don't you pay tax twice if you take out a 401k loan? Yes. No, actually, you don't pay taxes on the 401k loan unless you don't pay the loan back. Okay. There is no taxes. It's just a flat loan. To the best of my knowledge, I did not pay any tax. It's a withdrawal that you pay taxes on a 401k, not a loan. Stacking greens, waiting for the bull market to drop. Awesome. Nick Fungsa. My answer is always not enough silver. Absolutely. It's been a long game for me. I'll grab up silver slowly and steadily. Totally agree about getting out of debt by Nick. Can't pee that far anymore. Yeah, Stefan, you and I must be the same age then. Yeah, if it was a peeing contest, count me out. I quit. You know, I'm going to start I'm going to start asking for silver halves and see if I can find any junk. Starting Jan, got 100 ounces of silver. That's awesome, man. And 8 grams of gold. That's nice. That's nice. Silver King in the house. Thank you. By the way, I'm up from Saudi Arabia. I'm up from Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much from Saudi Arabia for being here. Love me some Guinness. Yeah. So, do I think gold will double or silver? I think silver will double before gold does. Thomas Westroop Bennett, sorry you're in LA. Lord Humongous is in the house. Tony Vega, can an individual living outside of the U.S. buy silver when visiting America for a holiday? I would think so, yeah. I think you can buy silver. The real question is, can you fly back with that silver to your where you live? That's the real question. You can buy anything you want here in the United States. They don't ask for identification to verify that you're an American citizen when you buy gold or silver at any of the local coin shops. The real question you should be asking, and you'll need to call the airlines, is whether you can fly back with it. There's your question. Silver is up 43 cents according to Marty Ward. I noticed it was up too. Let me see if there's... Technically, you do pay double tax on a 401k loan. I have to disagree with you. I don't recall me paying any tax on a 401k loan. I really don't. The money was distributed into my checking account. There was exact amount I was told. There was no penalty. There was no tax for me. I don't know why you're saying you pay double tax. When you take out a loan, you have to pay it back. Providing that you don't quit your job, because if you quit your job and you don't pay the loan, then they take that as income and then you have to pay a tax. But for a 401k loan, to the best of my knowledge, I did not pay any taxes on the loan. Idaho in the house. That'd be Timothy Mack. Thank you so much. Hello from California. That'd be RV Nomads 365. Yeah, Eddie, Fast Eddie, silver and Bitcoin. I wish I had some Bitcoin. Can't afford it right now. But yeah, I agree with that statement. I hope crypto is going to zero, Lord Humongous. I know how you feel about it, but I think there is a future in cryptos. I really do. According to Typo, silver is up 83 cents, and JP Morgan racketeering charges sweet. I'm hoping so. Okay, so OBX is an abbreviation. Outer Banks, North Carolina. So OBX is also a streaming software, I believe. Alex, thank you. No, I have not, Demon Hunter. I have not seen the new Queen's Beast. By the way, I enjoy answering these questions. I really do. Oop, the table moved. I do enjoy answering questions and whatnot. Alex, greetings from Russia. Wow, Russia. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Chad Montgomery. Hey, big guy. Hello to you too. Do you ever buy 1 ounce Maple Leafs by Davis Thomas? Absolutely yes. I love Maple Leafs. Was it you that told me your son got kangaroos? Oh, you're talking to somebody else, Silver King. I'm just reading the comments. San Antonio, Texas. I've been there a couple of times, been on the river walk and whatnot. That's nice. Did some training there at the Air Force Base there. Greetings from Sweden, man. Russia, Sweden. I had one person from the Middle East, I think it was Saudi Arabia. It might not have been Saudi Arabia, but anyway, I'm going to run out. I'm going to get out of here. It's checkout time, 11 o'clock. I just want to do a quickie. Nick Fungs says eBay is starting to charge people taxes on their site now. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that because I haven't been dealing with eBay for quite some time now. It seems like every little thing you're getting dinged for, you know. Bugo's vlog here in Sweden, but was in the Philippines. Over 1,000 ounces by Timothy Mack. Well, Calvin Cooper, I was walking around the mall with a 1 ounce round in my pocket. Stopped at a jewelry store just to know, just to how much, just to find out how much they would give me for it. They only offered them $11 for the ounce. So they were basically trying to take you for a ride, you know. And you got to admit though, these jewelry stores, all right, maybe the owner, but the people they got working at these mall jewelry stores, they're by no means knowledgeable in gold or silver. I guarantee you, you go into any mall, and you go into the jewelry store and ask them what the spot price is, they will look confused. They are just salespeople. No more than any other store. They don't have any expertise or almost no expertise in the product that they sell. Home Depot and Lowe's is a good example. There are some excellent people at Home Depot and Lowe's who do know the profession in which the aisles they work in. But there's a large amount of people who work at Lowe's and Home Depot. They have no clue about plumbing or whatever aisle they're assigned to that day. And it's the same thing with jewelry stores. I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying the majority of the people who work there as salespeople do not know what silver and gold is. I mean, they do. They sell it, but they really don't know what it is. They really don't know what a spot price is or anything like that. No more than the lady at the bank knowing what the term fiat currency is. And I've tested a few people at the bank. I walked up to a teller, hey, I need to make a deposit. Hey, have you ever heard any what fiat currency is? I'll play with them, you know, and not one of them ever knows what fiat currency is. The term fiat currency. Not one of them. Alternatives, thank you. Won a $161 1/10 Britannia. They charged me $16 in taxes. Wow. Yeah, folks, if you can hit the like button, I really appreciate it. I know this is a nothing video today. I don't have any silver out, but I'm on travel. I'm here in a hotel room, so I don't have any silver with me. No silver porn today. It's just one of those videos. I got a few minutes. I just wanted to get out there and speak my piece, so to say. So anyway, folks, I'm gonna get out of here. You have a great day. I appreciate you for joining me. Give me a thumbs up. That's that little icon. And if you are new to the channel, click the little bell icon next to the subscribe button. That will let you know every time I put out a video. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care.